All right, what is going on, guys? Happy Thursday. We're back. We're back at the betting HQ. So excited to get going today with some NBA. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, guys. It's free. We're trying to get the channel going here. We got 3 games today. So light slate, but it is what it is. Still got 6 plays that I really like. So let's talk a little bit about these 3 games. Then we'll get into the best bet. So it should be a pretty short video. We've got Thursday night football. Bengals, Ravens. I'm going to have a video coming out later today with some plays. I'm also going to put together some parlays for NBA. So check the pinned comments on this video later today. Probably around 2 p.m. Eastern, I'll put out some parlays. But let's get in the first game. Trailblazers and the Spurs. Should be kind of an interesting game. I mean, Trailblazers have been playing some pretty good defense. We kind of see that reflected in the over-under of 218.5. Spurs minus 4.5. I don't know if I love it. I mean, it's the Spurs at home. That said, I mean, I just don't know if I can get behind that in terms of injuries. Trey Jones is out. Sochan's out. Vassell's out. Nothing really major for Portland. I mean, they've got their entire starting 5 in there. So you got Anthony Simmons. You got Kamara. All those guys. Grant Ayton. I would lean probably towards Trailblazers money line, if I'm being honest. I kind of like it there. Good value at plus 166. So we'll see. Next game, Jazz and the Bucks. Man, the Jazz are terrible, and they have to go on the road. That's just not good for them. Lauri Markkanen is a game-time decision. That said, so is Giannis. So that could be no Markkanen, no Giannis. That would be just a terrible game. Not a game I want to touch. I think that minus 9.5 with the Bucks, and they're just, God, I don't trust them. Over 229.5 maybe, but again, I don't trust the Jazz to score. So this is a complete fade to me. I even looked at doing a parlay with just taking the Bucks at minus 400 and taking the Timberwolves at minus 325 and pairing them together. It's like minus 160. I just seriously don't know if I trust the Bucks enough to even take them money line against the shitty Jazz team. So bit of a fade for me. I think it's just a props kind of day. Timberwolves, Bulls, last game on the card today. Bulls got absolutely smoked. That hurt a couple of our bets last night. So we had Vucevic over 18.5 points. He had 14 points a couple minutes into the third quarter and basically didn't play the rest of the game because it was a blowout. Same thing. Klay Thompson, we had his over 1.5 assist. He got 1 assist fairly early, but really didn't play much in the second half because they were blowing him out. So a little unfortunate. I thought it'd be a little bit tighter, but I could definitely see a blowout tonight. I could see the T-Wolves coming in and blowing the brakes off of them. So T-Wolves minus 8.5 doesn't seem too bad, even though the Bulls are at home. I just don't like this matchup for them. If I had to lean towards an over-under, I'd probably lean towards the over 228.5. I do think the T-Wolves come out hot. I think Ant has a pretty decent day. I just don't want to touch his points lines. So let's get into the props a little bit. We're going to talk about that. First prop here is Anthony Edwards under 4.5 assists. Like I said, I could see this being a blowout. He is under this in 5 of his last 7 games. And the Bulls do pretty good when it comes to giving up assists to the shooting guard position. They are the 10th best team, only averaging 4.58 assists to the shooting guard position. That said, we know Ant's going to touch the ball a ton. I mean, he's their primary ball handler. But he's just been more in scoring mode. He's been more about scoring buckets, been shooting a lot of threes. So I like this under. Next one is Nikola Vucevic. We're going right back to him today. We're not going to take his points. We're going to take the double-double. So he's very favored, heavily favored to go over 9.5 rebounds on every book. And there's just no chance he doesn't score at least 10 points. So we're getting great value here at minus 110 to take the double-double, as opposed to taking his over 9.5 rebounds, which is minus 156 on Sleeper, minus 132 on FanDuel, minus 130 on BetMGM. So just a great value play. Next one, DeAndre Ayton, under 11.5 rebounds. A little scary because he does average, he's averaging 16 rebound chances per game. But I think the Spurs should pull him out of the perimeter a little. He's going to have to go guard Wemby. Hopefully, and come out there. And Portland does a good job of not giving up rebounds to the center position. So I like this under 11.5 for DeAndre Ayton. Next one, Jeremy Grant over 5.5 rebounds plus assists. This line should be 6.5. But San Antonio does a pretty good job in terms of not allowing assists at the point power forward position. They're 8th in the league and they're 17th in rebounds to power forward position. But this guy's been hitting 7, 6 like clockwork. So take my chances here. It's minus 139 on Caesars. Rudy Gobert, under 2.5 steals and blocks. I looked at his under 1.5 blocks. That's an option. I'm paying a little bit more juice to do the 2.5 for the steals and blocks, but he's only gone over this line of 2 of 10 of his last 10 games. So we've got a nice little hit rate there. The only thing that concerns me is Chicago is 27th in the league in terms of blocks allowed to the center position. They're averaging about 2.58. But where I like is we have blowout potential here. Naz Reid has been on fire. He has been playing lights out. So he should be getting more playing time. We're seeing his playing time for Gobert go down a little bit. He's averaging 23 and 29 the last 2 games, as opposed to being in the low 30s to start the year. And I think just with Naz Reid heating up, he's just going to eat away into this playing time. Last play on the card is going to be Victor Wembanyama. I'm going right back to this play. We tried this play last week and got bit in the last minute of the game in a blowout. Why the hell he was still in the game, I don't know. It still pisses me off. But Victor Wembanyama under 40.5 points, rebounds, and assists. This is 38.5 on a ton of books. So we're getting a nice 2-point value here. And Portland is number 1 in not allowing points to the center position. They're 5th in allowing rebounds. They're 1st not allowing points in the paint. They're 2nd in second chance points allowed. And they're 3rd in defending the 3-ball. This all works extremely well, and that's why I think Portland has a good chance to win this game tonight. So those are going to be my 6 favorite bets for today. Like I said, check the pinned comments around 2 p.m. Eastern. I'll put some parlays out if you guys want to have some fun tonight. And then we've got the NFL video coming out. Bengals, Ravens should be a pretty damn good game. I like the direction the Bengals are going. We know the Ravens are going to come hot. So make sure you guys like the video. Subscribe to the channel. If you can, just throw a comment down below. It helps with the algorithm, helps us grow. Appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the NFL video later today.